good morning, everybody. It is July 15th. Thank you for joining me on this lovely Monday morning over here, at least where I'm from. Thanks for joining me wherever and whenever. I know we have multiple viewers from multiple continents and time zones, so welcome everybody. We're going to be doing some portrait drawings today. I know the timeline was a little off. As you can see, I'm going through a little bit of a rebranding, but just wanted to kind of simplify things. So that's kind of the whole rebranding thing. Also, I'll be doing some more detailed illustrative work, which I invite you to join me, which will likely be Monday to Wednesday evenings. I don't know when exactly it'll start. I've officially titled it the Draw Anime Club, where they're not just simple gesture life drawings, but they're going to be actual movement, like the kind of like the preview you see there on the thumbnail. 1 second here, sorry, I'm getting some feedback. I think I know why. Okay, there we go. So there'll be actually character movements, different poses, actions, expressions, and get right into the detail of it. I don't think I'll touch color just yet. I really want to nail down the ability to draw the human body in different poses, running, jumping, swimming, diving, whatever you want to call it, all the awkward poses. I really want to nail that down first, get some basic line fundamentals down, then I'll touch color. So I don't see that happening for a couple of months, but at least I'm moving in the right direction forward. Okay, I'm still having problems with my D drive, but that will slowly sort itself out over the next coming weeks. That's it for housekeeping notes. I encourage you once again to upload your artwork on the Discord server. We got quite a little community developing, so feel free to do so. Okay, enough of me talking. Let's do some portrait drawing. 4 portraits, 30 minutes each. I repeat, 4 portraits, 30 minutes each. Take your time, pace yourself. I can't pick a time that works for everybody. 30 minutes is very short for some, very long for others. If it's short for you, if it's long for you, I always say take a couple of goes at it. And okay, so I have to get used to this new interface here. So let's see if we can swap out. There we go. Nice smooth transition. I didn't screw that up too badly. Okay, so remember, 30 minutes on the clock. I'm using the Loomis method here. If you're unfamiliar with the Loomis method, my apologies. I would probably Google it up real quick. It'll give you you can do an image search and kind of give you a breakdown, but you're basically breaking the face down into fourths. I am going to be nice today. We are just using black and white photography. That'll help you with shading and depth. So we don't do color. I don't have time to do color. I'm not that quick yet. So we'll keep it to very simple structural details here. Okay, let's do this. 30 minutes has begun. Officially begun. I am recording for our YouTube viewers. Let's begin. The trick here, me, is gonna try and get it on canvas. I like to do a cross, if that makes sense, like that. And then I'll kind of build out the Loomis circle here. Those are my forts. And then let's see where that goes. This is very small, but that's okay. That's okay. The center part is kind of the nose, right? It's gonna help me decide where the nose is. Let's zoom in a bit for our folks at home. 30, okay. Photoshop is being very nice to me today. If you're in chat, feel free to introduce yourself. Don't be shy. Say hello. Portrait drawing has been one of the more difficult, definitely been one of the more difficult elements of art I have been struggling with. With that said, portrait art is an art unto itself. Do not take it lightly. There are artists who just spend their entire life doing portrait drawings. On a professional level, but you know what I mean. So don't think you can just come in there and nail it. You do a disservice to great portrait artists out there. Everything is kind of broken down into shapes. You can just kind of see my 4 lines already. I'm gonna just create the forts for you here. 1, eyebrow, forehead. So hopefully you can see it at home. My center line is off. That's okay. It's just a guiding line. It's more like this, I believe. I'm gonna like that. That's the center line there. The angle. Okay, let's continue. Gonna zoom in. For portraits, I think I'm just gonna end up zooming in and out for you, just so you can see it at home better. I am now just going down the center of her face, trying to capture all the subtleties. Sorry, capturing all the facial parts here. We started with the nose, the mouth now. This is the chin, how it perfectly sits. You might get a little stumped with the chin because there's not a lot of definition there. The chin kind of slowly merges with the neck, so do keep that in mind. How much of the face you want to capture, that's strictly up to you. The bust. What am I saying, face? That's an executive decision you have to make. I do feel I've messed up a couple of places here, but that's okay. We learn as we go. You'll notice I'm not shy about showing you all my guidelines. That's just the nature of the beast of learning art. You could see it in all its misery. Oops, sorry. There we go. I don't know if you can see her pupils at home. I can barely see them, so I will be surprised if you can. Shape. And it came right on today. Wow. I nailed the forts. I didn't have to resize much. I do feel we are cheating a bit today because I have handpicked these portrait images that have a very great contrast and shape design. So you can kind of... She's at an angle. I have to keep an eye on that. Not lose it. So hopefully it won't. tell people, if you have to draw a line right across the face just to help you set up the eyes or any other elements, go for it. Do not worry how it looks. I have multiple horizontal lines here, kind of cutting right through the face, and I have no qualms about it. Sometimes I do feel I try to get too realistic, but I know I only have 30 minutes. So these kind of decisions have to be made. I know that's messed up. Putting the eyes together, just syncing them together is always a bit of a trick. I think I'm trying too hard here. Just let it flow. I'm trying way too hard. Okay. Forgot the fingers kind of tucked in there, so you want to try and capture that too. All the power to you. That was straight up cheating. I know. Forgive me. Just look at the scale and the foreshortening of that hand too, right? Something is off. I think her chin is a little too, just adjust it slightly. I'm really screwing this up here. Okay. Let's try that. doing hair, I need to show a little more self-discipline. It just doesn't come together like how you want it. Okay. Definitely needs to curve in a bit more. Let's see if I can. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. I just want to continue to some other parts. Hello, Peg. Not a problem. Glad you could join me. Drawing discipline over the summer. Yes, that's probably why I started the stream. I think my more seasoned viewers who've been watching me now for a year, I think they're well aware that this stream is very selfish of me. It's more of holding myself accountable and getting up every morning and drawing as opposed to providing some kind of insightful advice. I'm just here to draw. I have, I'm sure you understand, some procrastination problems and getting up motivation problems. Everybody does, but I found this is a great solution to that. It's just, you know, bearing some responsibility and respecting other people's time and holding myself accountable when I do these streams, knowing that there are people who are giving me their time. And then that kind of makes me feel guilty, and so I get up, rain, snow, shine, no matter how sick I am, and try and draw, and try and knowing that there are people watching. Bit of a selfish act, but I think a lot of people do benefit from this as well. I hope so, at least. I am really struggling with this hair. Ooh, it's tough. It's tough. It's probably also why Peg, sorry, kind of went on a tangent there. I'm gonna try and do the same thing in the evenings too, and hold myself accountable to draw in the evenings more often. Okay, I think we have a face. You can see the cross, right? Like in the back. That original cross I put down, how it kind of helped me put everything together. So, hair is always tricky. I don't think I'll ever get it right, but we'll see. You might not be able to see the pupil at home. I apologize. It is a dark photo. You can do two things. You can use my reference, which I would suggest not to because I gotta fix it. Or you can just use your imagination. Okay, we're down to 4 minutes. Wow, that went fast. Did I set this at 30 minutes? Yeah, I think I set it at 30 minutes. That went way too fast. Feels like a 20, but it's okay. Got a couple of new viewers in chat. Hello, welcome. We're doing some portrait drawing today. Do feel free to hop in chat, say hello. I'm sure you're watching, but the point of this stream is for you to draw along with me and learn. Learn the dynamics of portrait drawing. We're not doing color. Just don't have time in a 30-minute duration. But we are doing structural details, right? This is all about structure. If you're using Loomis or Bridgman, whatever your weapon of choice, you want to get that practice down. I'm scared to use a wet brush here. I'm just gonna leave it as a sketch. We're just gonna stick with it. It's the first pose of the day, so I don't want to be too hard on myself here. I just have to really, even with the hatching, I just have to be careful. There's a flow. I don't want to destroy it. So I'm just sticking with simple, very simple brush strokes. And hopefully that'll... And my apologies if you can't see the pupils at home. I've kind of highlighted them. They're kind of hidden within the cast shadow, but I've kind of brought them out for you at home. You can thank me later. I'm so tempted to do some shading. Let's try it in 2 minutes. I don't want to screw this up, but let's do it. Let's do it. Just a little soft brush. Just add a little depth. So that's all I really want to do here. Hopefully it doesn't screw it up too bad. There we go. That's not bad. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm just being very subtle with this, just out of straight fear of screwing this up. There is a kind of like a cast shadow going right down the center of a face. Do keep that in mind. Sorry about that, folks. Got carried away. I was working on the little cast shadow underneath the nose. 1 second here. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, kind of got carried away, but not bad for the first pose of the day. Okay. Here we go. A very, very different portrait to draw here. We have deviated. I'm just renaming my layers here because I like to stay organized. So, there we go, 1S. And now we are on 2. Okay, let's do this. Man, this is gonna be difficult because though it looks easy, like the hat is doing a lot of the weight in the pose. The compression of his face, that's gonna throw you off if you're using the Loomis method, right? So do keep that in mind. There's quite a bit of compression here. Let's see what we can do, folks. Let's see what we can do. As usual, I start kind of with my cross. I've kind of done a double cross because the top line is, I have no qualms about it, is going to be it's going to be the brim of the hat. I think that's what I'm going to do with this top half. Okay, and then there's the face. Where is the center? Yeah, you know what? We're gonna keep it. We're not gonna deviate too much. That's the center. Okay. Have fun with this pose. Take your time. Work out the larger shapes first. And then worry about all that other jazz. The nose, I always start off with the nose. It's the center of the face, and I can work. The thing with the nose is once you got the nose down, you can kind of work above it and below it. It is your center. It becomes your center star. There's so much expression in this face, so much emotion. Quite a beautiful portrait. I might use it a couple of times here and just kind of watch slowly how I've evolved. Then I have the shape of the nose, the shape of the chin. His fingers are always coming in the way, aren't they? Sorry, folks, I'm gonna zoom in for you folks at home here. Watching at home, this might be a little abstract for you, but hopefully you see it kind of see it coming together, if that makes sense. I am trying my hardest to kind of follow the Loomis method, but it's really falling apart with this pose. encourage you to try and get that logo in the hat. A little bit of a shape, beautiful shape to it. Give you a little quick, little micro perspective drawing, if that helps a bit. But that's it. I think I have him. There's some slight modifications, obviously, that need to be done. I'm not happy with his nose, which is fine. I'm not gonna hold myself to it. I think I need to squish his face in a bit. We will see. I'm kind of still assessing it as I'm drawing. I'm kind of taking a step back and seeing where my mistakes are and taking it from there. So we just hit the halfway mark. Take your time. We still got 15 minutes. Can be a lot of time. I'm kind of done the line work, and I'm just going to fill out the details here. And if I got some time, I will shoot myself in the foot and do some shading. Let's see how it goes. Got a couple of new people in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to introduce yourself. Do not just stand, sit, and watch, please. I encourage you, everybody, draw along with me. We're doing some portrait drawing today. We're about an hour into a 2-hour stream. What else can I say? We still got 2 more portraits to go, so lots of time for you to catch up. No excuses. Let's draw. Okay, folks, we're down to the last minute. I didn't want to spend too much time on the hat. Sorry, my Wacom telling me I'm almost out of juice here. Also, I felt I went a little too dark on the eyes, but if I had enough time, I likely would have caught up with the contrast of the eyes there eventually. But well, I got a lot of time for shading this time, so I'm quite happy. But like I said, there's a lot of information here. I don't know how much I could have really captured. So much detail, so many wrinkles and creases and whatnot. Let's see if that helps a bit. Not really. Okay. Definitely one of those portraits of the many we draw that requires a little bit more of a long form study. But I'm happy with it. Second pose of the day. It'll be up on Discord. Let's, we got 2 seconds here. Let's start the next pose. If you need to just take a minute, take a breather, go for it. Nobody's judging you here. I'm actually gonna just stretch out my fingers here for a couple seconds, take a sip of coffee, and then I'll get started. Once again, just going to preface by saying there is no right or wrong. I know everybody's looking for an answer. There is no right or wrong here on how much you want to include, as long as you capture the emotion of the pose. She is a bit zoomed out. If you want to do just to the collar, you can do that. If you want to go to the upper breast area, where that little shirt, the V-neck comes in, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna probably stop at that V-neck. And then if you just want to do the face, if you want to do the whole body, go for it. But we are doing portraits today, so try and focus and stick to the face. Okay, but it's a decision you have to make on how much you want to include with these photos. I'm back. I'm gonna let people kind of go on their own with this one. Try and keep my talking to a limit here. having trouble just nailing down that direction. Oof. Okay, we'll try it again. Don't give up. If you ever find yourself stuck, just, you know, wipe the canvas, start over. A lot of it is just mentality, right? I'm still kind of lost, but I think I'll find my way. I think I'll find my way here. Slowly just chiseling away, finding one solution after the other, right? I think the proportions are off, but I'm gonna stick with it. The neck is a little too short compared to the rest of the body, but I can fix that. The nose is gonna kill me. This nose is gonna kill me for sure. I won't be able to nail it. Things like the nose, not little things, but if you get stuck on them, just come back to it. %. I'm gonna have to come back to this nose. Carefree posture we have here for this model. Where's those are tricky. I'm really getting perplexed by this model here. Where are we? Okay, I think I got it. Off a lot of marks, but it's fine. I just wanted to get that big flow. I know it's too big of a line, that tilt back line here, but the point wasn't to nail the actual size, but more to nail the direction. If that makes sense. She does look very familiar. I believe she's an actress. I could be wrong. Maybe someone in chat can recognize her, or maybe she's got one of those faces that kind of applies everywhere. That little curvature, that little bump of the jaw. The jaw is beautiful. Can really help you sculpt it out. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Tell I'm a little off with the proportions here. hello, good morning, Drake. Not a problem. I think I might have the energy to be streaming tonight. I haven't officially set the dates yet for more illustrative drawing, but hopefully it'll accommodate your schedule a little better. Shame you couldn't do some portrait drawing today, my friend. I got a bit of a flow going on here. Yeah, I don't like that. Not a fan of that. That chin is requires some finesse, and I'm just not. We'll figure it out. Well, you got 15 minutes, we'll figure it out. If you post to the Discord before you stream, actually, if you go into the Discord server, there is a calendar, and it should be sending you notifications if you're a Discord member. It kind of spams it. That's why I don't like to do it too often, but there is a calendar with event calendar on Discord. If you're not getting it, I'll have to look into the settings and see why my Discord members are not getting it. There is a very subtle shape to that skull, which I'm trying to get. I don't know if I can without screwing it up. Hair is so tricky. Even getting it hair as some kind of minimalist form is quite tricky. Not a big deal, Drake. You know I upload these on YouTube anyways if you can't catch them live. The point of streaming live is, well, one, you get to chat with me right away, and I'm hoping over the next couple of years we eventually build a small community out here so you can kind of socialize a bit, you know, and kind of work with other aspiring artists. Because I'm not going to stop drawing anytime soon, so... Okay. I could sit here all day and draw hair. We got 10 minutes left. I do want to get a bit of shading, but I have to be really be careful here and screw this up. It's just, this illustration's come out more minimalistic than I would have liked it. To the point where I might not even shade, but we'll see. I'm just gonna clean it up a bit. That nose is driving me nuts. I shouldn't have done that. It's okay. We're gonna try. Try and just smooth it out, if anything. I have to be careful, so careful of the line weight here. Screw it up. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. A little better? Yeah, not really. Okay. There's this nice little cast shadow on her nose. Sorry, a highlight on her nose. It was nice. Nice to see. A little dark with the eyebrow. That's fine. Eyebrows are beautiful because you can just copy the brush stroke with the direction of the actual hair of the follicles, making it absolutely quite simple to make it look realistic. See, I shouldn't have done that. Just gonna. It definitely needs work, but it's. Wondering how far down I should go, because I know I'm going to get carried away and start drawing hands. So it's a constant battle for. What's the best way to articulate that? Every part of the pose is a constant battle for my attention. That makes sense. What do you do? What don't you do? Okay, we're gonna leave it like that. I am gonna do a bit of shading. We got 7.5 minutes. I'm just worried I'm gonna screw it up because my shading is so weak. But that's exactly the reason why I should be doing it. Let's get some shading going on here. I really want to practice hair too. There's so much I want to do here, but I only have so little time. It's frustrating. Okay, let's do some shading. I think things are in proportion. What do you think at home? Yes, no, maybe so. Now she's fairly fair. Another way to describe it. So I don't want to use too hard of a tint, but she does have some. She does have some depth to her skin. Let's take a go at it and see how it goes. Good thing about drawing digitally is there are layers. So let's see. Go. think one thing I do need to do is I just need to program more brushes instead of going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So, I think we have some depth here, folks. We're gonna have some nice depth here. I do feel she's a little dark now. Let's kick some of that back. Oh, that's why. Okay. Still. Weird situation to be in. I'm really getting confused here. Thinking how I should approach it, that's all. Taking it one step at a time, and hopefully it doesn't shoot me in the back to bite me, as they say. Down to a minute. My god, that went by way too fast. Way too fast. Meant to Today I am killing the 2 hours. It just feels like I just can't keep up. Some days it drags on, but today I'm just getting clobbered. I can't keep up. Time has gone by way too fast. I guess that's a good thing, and you want to get philosophical about it. I guess that's what flow technically is, but that's a shame. Okay. Very minimalist. What happened here? Oh, go figure. 3 layers. Okay. That came out quite minimalist, quite simplistic. I didn't really choose it that way. That's just sometimes how it happens. There's probably a little more time for finesse. I probably would have started really pulling it together. So, like I said, keep it simple and then work your way up to more complex poses, right? Okay. Is this our last pose of the day? It is. Yes, it is. I can't even keep track of what bloody pose I'm watching. Okay. A little more complicated than the pose we just did. Once again, you decide at home how far down you want to go. You probably want to go down to maybe just around the collarbone. She's at an angle. So I don't know. I don't know. You do what you gotta do. Just try and get the gesture. Try and get the pose of it, you know? Let's look at the last pose here. Sorry, okay. I kind of went right down to that neckline. See that on the last pose? So I would say stick with it. Stick with that neckline. Don't go down too much because it's just going to distract you away from doing what we're here to do today, and that is to do some portrait drawing. A couple of more people in the chat. Hello, welcome. My name is Hexama. If you're new, I draw. What else can I say? Let's draw. Let's draw. You can watch, but I really encourage you to draw with me. We are doing portrait drawing today, so let's see where that takes us. Okay. We want to get that face in. There's a bit of an angle there. How are we gonna do this? Start with some nice long broad rough strokes and see where it goes from there. Right? If you're in chat, don't be shy. Say hello. Do check the About page if you're wondering about the schedule. Other than that, I should probably shut up and draw. We have the chin. Remember, she's tilted up a bit. That's gonna throw your template off if you're using a template like the Loomis method. I'm trying to add some kind of 3-dimensionality here too to it, so I don't screw it up too much. Where are we here? There's our... There we go. See the lip? Kind of came together quite naturally, actually. Okay, let's continue. We're just kind of working down this main line here. I'll draw it at home just to screw up my drawing for you. That line I just drew down her face. See, that was in my head. Sometimes I don't get it on paper because I kind of can subconsciously see it. Maybe I should get in the habit of drawing it out for folks at home. just following the nose. I have a feeling this is gonna come and bite me in the face. Let's zoom in a bit. How do we do this? Huh? Struggling with this one, aren't we? Yeah. It's that little bump of the eye because it's kind of curved up. And I should be zooming in for this, otherwise it's just gonna look like a hack job. Let's try that again. Slightly more sensitive brush. That's interesting, okay. Yowzers. I'm just trying to get that finger in. And as usual, I've drawn too many lines and they're kind of interfering with my flow here. Technically on the last pose today, so I should cool down a bit. new and watching, I know 2 hours is a long session, but you'll build up. It's something you struggle with in terms of longevity. You'll build it up over time. But I mean, as someone now who probably can draw for a couple hours in a row, even 2 hours, does kind of put you in that fatigue zone, so don't be too hard on yourself. I'm struggling here. Go. Just taking my time with the details because little tidbit of art. It's always best to just get it right on the first time. I should be working in more larger global shapes here, but come on, eraser, work with me here. There we go. See, it was getting that curvature of the eye to link up with the edge of the face, which was what I was kind of struggling with. It wasn't coming together the way I wanted it to. Now I kind of had a little minute to think about it. And we have it. I don't think it's at level. It's just a very slight angle here. There we go. We'll see how natural that looks. Basically, the eyes and the nose make or break your portrait, right? You screw that up, then see you later. Which I just did. See? I think I could have done a little better there. I don't want to struggling here. We'll be there. Just debating whether I should come back or not. Because if I find myself kind of stumped like this, it's not worth it to just sit and... Right? It's just not worth it. That's actually what I love about art. You're just problem solving. Just your brain is firing on all cylinders intellectually. You're just constantly problem solving. See, I didn't know what I was doing with the eye, and now it's kind of come together. The little moments where you're kind of proud of yourself. Go into the pose, not really knowing what you're doing, and then coming out like a boss. There we go. Little moments like that kind of build your confidence up as an artist. Okay. Let's move on, shall we, folks? Let's move on. The good thing about this is I'm not going to have a hard time with her hair. It's quite simple. I just need to make sure everything's kind of aligned properly here. Like that. I think her chin is a little too I think her mouth is a little too big. Let's just resize that a tad. Something seems off with it. What did I do there? Okay. I probably shouldn't have done that because I kind of had the chin shape out. Let's try this. I knew I was going to struggle with this. That. Okay, I'm leave it like that. Struggling way too much with that chin. How are we doing on time? We just hit the halfway mark. Yeah, we just hit the halfway mark, so lots of time. Lots of time to kind of finesse and do what you want to do with it. I'm adjusting her too much. That means I'm completely off in certain regards. What are we doing here? X. Get that nostril. It's gonna be a little tricky. Maybe I'm being too much of a perfectionist here. Okay, here we go. I'm not changing the eye, it's just too good. struggling with the shape of the skull. Oh well, it is what it is. I think I'll get it slowly, but it's gonna be quite the struggle for me. Hopefully everybody's faring out better than me. I don't want to get too much into the bust, but that hand might be a must. I just didn't think it'd be this much of a struggle. I only got 3 minutes left, so you can chalk it up to the angle, you can chalk it up to just being tired. I don't know, I only got 3 minutes left. There's not going to be much to do in terms of the drawing, in terms of shading. Anyways, it is what it is, as they say. I'm going to try and get a rough outline of the finger. Fingers are a little tricky, no doubt. Anybody who's tried them. There we go. Those just life and gesture drawings are really kicking in now, for perspective. Okay, let's do this. We're down to 2 minutes. Let's see how much I can get done here. The pressure is on. Pressure is on. I really want to get this curvature like that. Nice. Yes, that's exactly what I was looking for. See, this is what I did not want to do. Did not want to spend this much time on the arm. Okay. Okay, folks, we're down to the last minute of the stream. Thanks for watching, everybody. We are wrapping it up here. I could probably draw a lot more here. I do feel a little tired, but that's okay. got a face, and I'm happy with it. I did struggle with this pose, the last pose of the day. There we go. That's it, 20 seconds. Thanks for hanging in there with me. If you have been drawing for the last, you have been drawing the last 2 hours with me. Thank you very much. I wanted to do more with this pose, I really did. I think there was a lot of adjustments I kind of wanted to do. But that's it, folks. Check the About page on Twitch here for schedule. Life and Gesture, I'll be back Wednesday and Friday morning. Portrait Monday morning. And sorry, I'll repeat myself again. Check the About page. I'm gonna start adding in some more illustrative drawings. We'll be doing more anime drawings, simplified anime, manga, which I'm kind of a fan of. And we're gonna get more into movement and expression and narrative, telling a story with an image, which I think is very, very important. I would say more important than color and light is really trying to capture a narrative of a pose, right? Okay. The Discord information is also on the About page here on Twitch, if you're on Twitch or on YouTube. The link is there. Please encourage everybody to upload their artwork on the Discord server, and we can kind of keep it as a journal, like a record, you know, on when you're drawing with me. And you can kind of see from week to week, month to month, and eventually year to year, your progression and everybody else's progression around you. So it's a good thing we can kind of all hold each other accountable in that sense, right? Okay, everybody. Have a great day. Take care.